It's John Bowden from Rock History Book, and today would have been Keith Moon's 78th birthday. We lost him in 1978. Here's a little tribute and some weird facts surrounding his death. Number 20, the day the music died. Keith Moon's death marked the end of an era for The Who. Roger Daltrey later stating that the band was never the same without Moon, both musically and emotionally. Number 19, the unused drum kit. On the night before he died, Moon mentioned to a friend that he had bought a brand new drum kit, but hadn't had a chance to use it yet. It remains one of the many eerie loose ends of his final days. Number 18, Annette's chilling quote. After Moon's death, Annette Walter-Lax, his partner, reportedly said that she knew he was going to die because he had lived 10 lives in one. Number 17, a call from Who guitarist and chief songwriter Pete Townshend. The Who guitarist later shared that he had intended to call Keith Moon the night that he died, but decided against it, a decision that haunted him for years afterwards. Number 16, many failed attempts at quitting drinking. Moon had tried several times to quit drinking, using Heminevrin to combat withdrawal symptoms, but he found it nearly impossible, a struggle that may have contributed to his overdose. Number 15, unsettling jokes. In the weeks before his death, Keith Moon reportedly joked to friends about not making it past his next birthday, which of course many found kind of eerie in hindsight. Number 14, the curse of 32 Curzon Place. That's the flat where Moon died, at 32 Curzon Place, because it was notorious for the death of another big rock and pop star, Mama Cass Elliot, leading to speculation, of course, about a curse associated with the location, or maybe just a simple coincidence. Number 13, a troubled mind. In the months leading to his death, Keith Moon had expressed deep anxiety about aging and losing his relevance as a musician, fueling speculation that his death may have been in part intentional, but that is just a conspiracy theory. Number 12, doctor's warnings ignored. Moon's doctor had explicitly warned him about the dangers of Heminevrin and the importance of sticking to a prescribed dosage, advice which he ignored on the night that he died. Number 11, accidental overdose. Moon's death was officially ruled as an accidental overdose, but some believed he may have been aware of the risk given the large quantity of pills that he ingested. Number 10, Who bases John Entwistle's concerns about Keith Moon's health. Entwistle once said he had a premonition that Moon would die before the band could finish their upcoming tour. Number 9, ominous predictions. Some friends and bandmates reportedly expressed concerns that Moon's destructive behavior and his lifestyle would lead to an early death, and there were rumors that Moon himself felt he wouldn't live much longer. Number 8, the dinner that wasn't eaten. The autopsy revealed that Keith Moon had a large meal in his stomach, suggesting he ate just before taking the fatal overdose. Yet there were no signs that he tried to purge the meal, indicating that an overdose wasn't planned. Number 7, Annette's disturbing find. His partner Annette Walter-Lax discovered Moon's lifeless body after trying to wake him for breakfast. She initially thought that he was playing a prank because he was known for such antics. Number 6, a strange calm before his death. Friends reported that Keith Moon seemed unusually calm and almost at peace in the days leading up to his death, a stark contrast to his normally chaotic behavior. Number 5, unknown final words. There's been a lot written about this one. Moon's last known words to his girlfriend, Annette Walter-Lax, were allegedly, "If you don't like it, you can blankety blank off," though it's unclear if it was truly his final statement. Number 4, the irony of the pills. Keith Moon overdosed on Heminevrin, a drug prescribed to curb his alcoholic cravings. He reportedly took 32 pills despite being warned by the doctor never to exceed 3 a day. Number 3, the coincidence of quadrophenia. The night before his death, Moon attended a screening of The Who's film Quadrophenia, a movie in which his character, a drummer, is notably absent. Number 2, the death at Harry Nilsson's flat. As mentioned before, Moon died in the same flat where Mama Cass Elliot had died 4 years before. She, of course, from the Mamas and the Papas. The flat was owned by singer-songwriter Harry Nilsson, who was so shaken by the deaths that he refused to live there again. And number 1, the Paul McCartney party. Keith Moon spent his final evening at a party thrown by Paul McCartney to celebrate the movie The Buddy Holly Story. Many of the pictures from that night are the last photographs of Keith Moon. It's been said many times that Keith Moon made the Sex Pistols, who had a lot of antics of their own, look like choir boys. He lived a lot of life leading up to 1978. This year he would be 78. He's a drummer that we always think about, and so do all the drummers. Remember, if you want to help the channel, you can make a PayPal donation. There's a link at the very top of the description. You can also join our Patreon. You'll get early access to our videos. Or buy a t-shirt, a cap, a coat. We have a swag store. All the links are at the very top of the description. Never forget to subscribe to our channel. Like our videos, comment on them, and share them on social media. It makes a big difference. I'm John Bowden. This is Rock History Book. Take care of yourself.